Peace, love, and prosperity. Will Matic TV, back with another video. Y'all already know what it is, man. New location, you know. Right now we're in Chelsea Park, Manhattan, New York. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on, man. It's calm in here. A couple of people in here putting their pain, whatever the case may be. All right, man. So that's not why we here, though. We not here to talk. We not here to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really here to say too much today. I'm not gonna hold you, man. As you can clearly see, I've been locked in. I've been staying consistent. 5 months into the journey, like I said, I definitely feel like I've been, you know, not for nothing. Like I kind of unlocked another version of myself. My man right here I feel like he's trying to photobomb me. It's cool though. Let me go ahead and all right, man. So Tunnel Vision Tuesday. I don't really have a set for today. I'm about to just kind of freestyle. But we're basically the muscle groups that we're trying to target for this particular day. Forearm strength, really just upper body, you know, arms. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little fatigued. I did 2 workouts yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm still feeling a little bit of the soreness, you know, from yesterday's work, but that's what it's all about, you know. Like I say every video, this is not only solely about the physical, you know. You gotta remember, this is 50% mental as well, right? So basically, the more I could get accustomed to dealing with the soreness, I say all to say this, man. Let's put in some pain. I wasted enough time trying to set this goddamn camera up. So this is what we about to do, man. I'm about to do something a little different, because like I said, I'm in a new location, right? So I've never really had this. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really used this or utilized basically the monkey bars, you know, for any of my workouts. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna go across, try to do a pull-up or something, 2 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups, maybe 5, and then I wanna try to go back across. We just basically working on forearm endurance, upper body strength. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it. Just gotta come out here and do it. See if I can do a muscle up first though. We're gonna start it off over here, man. Let me slide the camera over here. I got the tripod, so. Let me show y'all where I'm at though, man. Yeah, it's all about progress. Hold on, man. Shout out to whoever that is that just came into the building. You already know what it is, man. Chelsea Park, Manhattan, New York. Keep in mind, I got an elbow injury. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the muscle up has definitely been basically what we've been trying to master, you know. But it's all about repetition, you know. The more I come out here, you know, and basically complete these sets, the more strength, you know what I'm saying, the stronger I'll get. And then the muscle up will just become easier and easier. I feel like by December, though, stay tuned and keep it locked. By December, I'm better than anybody, man. Just stay tuned for that. Check me out, y'all. I failed. I did. I felt that. You know what I'm saying? That was really, really painful. I'm going to try that one more time, and then we're going to get to this forearm endurance workout. I got to get up there, man. I did it when this shit was off. Y'all already know what it is, man. I don't have a particular set for today. Who we got in here, man? Adnan, peace and love. Hi, bro. Salute to you. Tunnel Vision Tuesday. I already know what it is. Let me try that again. I ain't like that. Get over this. I'm right there, fam. And realistically, I don't want to break this. This shit hitting the bar. Let me take this off. It's really like my good luck charm right here. All right, man. I feel like I spent enough time on the intro. Let's get to the work now. Shout out to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. So let me go ahead, let me slide this over here. Let me slide it back over here. That's basically what I'm getting ready to try to do right here. That's my motivation right now. He could do it, man. I better be able to get across this shit. Now, it's been a long time since I've attempted to do this. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever attempted to do this, right? And actually incorporate, you know, some type of, basically like exercise with it, right? I'm trying to get the whole, I gotta back it up. Pardon me, y'all. I should have just made it, I should have changed the orientation to widescreen, but when I did that yesterday, I felt like I was having some issues, right? With the live. I think we good now. He said, you are a gangster. Am I? I wouldn't consider myself a gangster. That's not how I wouldn't describe myself that way. I'm very curious as to why you said that though. Adnan, I'm a gangster. I think health is gangster. Yeah, absolutely, fam. Making sure you on top of your health. Health is wealth. I don't know if I'm a gangster though. Let me slide over this. All right, man. You get over there. So basically, I'm gonna try to attempt to go across and do a pull-up on each side and come back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start, you know. Basically, you have to test your strength, you know, and basically see what level you're on. Like I said, I haven't really incorporated the monkey bar walk into my exercise yet. Like I said, this ain't a set, it's just about movement and sweat. Okay. Not bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, that's definitely something I want to implement into my routines and my sets. He said, my name is Eddie. Peace, Eddie. Where you from? We in New York right now. Manhattan, New York. All right, man. I want to do that again, but this time when I get on that side, I want to do a 10-second dead hang after the pull-up, and vice versa when I get back. From Iran, oh, that's dope, man. I got people tuned in from Iran. Salute to Iran, man. Shout out to all of my viewers in Iran. Hope everything is well, you know? You good, bro? Nah, I just don't go close. So what I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No bars, quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! I didn't bring my weights with me, you know. I said to myself that I wanted to basically do all of my workouts going forward weighted up until the end of the year, like December, so I can just get more and more comfortable with the extra weight. What I will say about the monkey bars going across already off top, I can see how that's going to be really, really beneficial if I implement that into my routine on a regular. The endurance, like I said, it's not all about them biceps and them triceps. You know, forearm strength and all of these different muscles are just as important if you really want to master and perfect not only just your pull-ups, but for me, in my case, obviously the muscle up is what I'm trying to perfect, right? So yeah, I definitely gotta do more of these. I'm gonna get that off again. Like I said, no set We just moving around, man. Tunnel Vision Tuesday. We locked in. Hopefully you locked in as well, you know. I feel like after this, I gotta get over at least one muscle up before I get out of here, man. I don't know, though. It's kind of feeling like you quiet for that. Good? So we gonna run that back, y'all. I thought I was gonna try to go back over, but no. I'm not on that level yet. It's all about levels, man. Remember, move at your own pace, work at your own rate. You know. Yeah, 100%. Okay. I'm gonna do that 2 more times, y'all. I kinda like how that felt right there. Doesn't matter where you are, you know, there's always time, there's always, you know, you can always find an area where you can basically get your workout, you know, done. Don't think that it has to be, you know, this grand location or this super gym or anything like that. You know, you can do your workouts at home. You know, there's so many different benefits to calisthenics because there is no limitations on it, right? You can pretty much get this off anywhere. You know, we're in a new location today, so, you know, I'm just testing out. Like I said, we're going to be moving around different locations, different areas. Obviously, the weather's getting ready to change. Where we at right now? August, September. So we might have about 2.5 more months left of this outdoor content. He said, what's your name? Willmatic TV. Willmatic TV. We probably have about 2.5 more months left of the outdoor content. Then they already know I'm gonna be taking it indoors and we're gonna be hitting y'all with that gym content. I got 2 more sets of that. I fell in the lava. We're gonna get that off again. It's okay to fail though, you know, like I said, it's all about, you know, failing just means that you're learning, you know, what level you're on, right? Woo! Money. Like I said, you know, right now I'm just kind of experimenting. Good night, peace and love. I'll be back on tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? For that pump day. Man, definitely still want to see if I can do this muscle up before I get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run that 1 more time. Then we're gonna move on to the dip bar. yeah, get around other people, man. That's gonna motivate you. That's gonna inspire you. If you're not one of those individuals who can basically be self-motivated, and fortunately for me, I happen to be one of those individuals, right? I could wake up, I could basically pump myself up and go out there and get it done. But with that being said, if you're having a hard time basically finding the inspiration, it's okay to just tap in with other people, man. You got so many so much content on the internet. You have so many individuals basically that you can find, link up with. Don't be afraid to link up with other people. Is basically what I'm saying. If you're having a hard time to find motivation, And like I said, this is only month 5 for me. I just feel like this is only the beginning, man. Like I said, I say that every video because I can't stress that enough, man. Like I'm literally only just getting started, right? Come on, y'all see the cuts in the arm, man. No supplements, nah, we not doing that, man. Consistency. My forearms is definitely burning right now. They are. And I'm low-key ducking that shit. I am. I got one more set going across, like I said. Man, I definitely got to implement this into my routine more often. I already feel the, my shit is like, that's money too right there. The other shit is this shit. I forgot about all that. One more set, and then we gonna move on. We just freestyle. So I found something that I gotta work on. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like I said, definitely gotta implement that into more of my routine. All right, man. Where we at now? Hip bar? Let me see if I can do a muscle up now with my forearms tired. Like I said, I was able to do one before I turned the video on. Yeah, I know that's a big deal for me, man. With my elbow being injured and all that, I just feel like, needless to say, when my elbow heals, you know what I'm saying? I might enter a battle, man, that same day. We'll see. Stay tuned to keep it locked for that. I ain't getting no hooping content in a minute. I think I got a victim right here, but I might have to go over there and torch boy before I get out of here. Let that be part of the routine and shit. Basketball is calisthenics as well. Yo, let me do this muscle up, man. Fuck all that. I feel like without the glove, it's easier. I'm not gonna hold you, man. My shoulders is burning right now from that. Let me see if I can get this muscle up off, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. You already know what it is. Reporting live from Chelsea Park, Manhattan, New York. Go back TV. Come on. I got this. Man. I'm gonna be very, very pleased if I could get up there right now. It's not really feeling so. It's okay. It's okay if y'all see me fail. Holy fucking shit, bro. I don't know how to grip no more. Like, I can't even swing on this shit. Like, let me put the gloves on now. Let me see. Damn, that's crazy. How my arms that? Ah, fuck. Okay. Nah. We're not doing that. Let me put the gloves on. Another way to get it. is though, I could get up there. But once I get to that point where I have to push now, that's when the elbow injury comes into play. He said, I really wanted to come to America, but I can't because of the law. I'm Turkish. Okay, well, hopefully they don't have any calisthenics parks in where you are in Turkey. They should, you know. I feel like this is a big, you know, I don't think there's anything more important than health, obviously, you know, to say the least. So with that being said, that should be an initiative this should be global, right? If they doing that out here, I would just assume, you know, that they're doing this shit everywhere, right? If there's no park, but you know, like I said before, if you don't have access to a park or a gym or equipment in general, you know, you can utilize things in your house, you know. You have a chair, you have a couch, if you have a table, a bed, there's always something that you can utilize to basically do some form of exercise, right? Whether that's incline push-ups, decline push-ups, dips, you know, you gotta just get a little creative with it, right? And then obviously that's, you know, when the internet, you know, comes into play, because you can obviously find people who will show you all of these different workouts that you can do. Peace and love to, who is this? Luca? Shout out to Luca in the building, man. I'm trying to see if I can do this muscle up, y'all. I ain't do it yet, though. Okay, so it's not a clean one, but I'm very, very happy that I was able to get over that bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Like I said, you know, me 2 weeks ago, or me 5 months ago, when I just got started on this journey, I think it's safe to say that I'm seeing some improvement, and that's basically what's pushing me to keep going, man. Once you start seeing actual results, it's gonna kind of be impossible to kind of stop at that point, you know, depending on how, you know, seriously you take, I guess, your health, right? Because remember, this ain't all about, you know, looks and, you know, how you look. Obviously, yeah, sure, we all want to look good. We all want to look great, you know. We all want to be able to take our shirt off at the beach and all of these things. But at the end of the day, he said, me is French. Bonjour. Salute. He said, can you show me? He said, can you show me the USA? You want to go on a tour? Sure, why not? You want to fly out here? Because I know it's a lot of... I'm not really sure how that works as far as, you know, if you ever come to the States though, you know, just link me, man. Hit me up, ebcgpodcast@gmail.com. I'll bring you out here, man, take you on a tour. What was I saying though? Right, it's not all about physically looking good, right? It's about how you feel on the inside as well. Remember, it's about the mental just as much as it is about the physical. I feel like at this point, I'm doing more motivational talk than working out at this point. We're gonna get back to it, man. I have to really just see. I'm gonna try to do one more muscle up because, like I said, I have to just keep getting more and more comfortable. You know, the idea is I wanna be able to still get up over that bar while I'm fatigued, you know. I wasn't able to get over the bar at all, you know, so if I could start getting more accustomed to doing it fatigued, I just feel like, obviously, that's a good sign, right? As far as my strength. But yeah, that forearm, that endurance, that's money right there, man. Like I said, unfortunately, this park is not as close to me, you know. I really wish this was closer right here. You know, I got parks close to me, but not with all of, you know, every park comes with its different equipment, right? Let me do that muscle up again, though. Now the key is I'm getting over the bar. Now I gotta make sure, I gotta get him clean now, you know what I'm saying? That's the next step. That again. See, that's that doubt though. I think it's more about my swing too. My technique is not all the way there. Once I learn my technique and get that down pat, I think we should be good to go. Yo, let me move on to something else though. We'll come back to that before we leave. Let's slide over here to the dip bar and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, you know, I feel like, yeah, I don't really, it's another thing that's not really in the park that I'm usually in. They don't have this dip bar, they have the lower one, so. I'm about to just see, let me see, what we gonna do, 10 sets of 10? Yeah, why not? 10 sets of 10 dips, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Tunnel Vision Tuesday, World Manic TV. Not straight. Hold on. I thought the tripod was gonna change things. Apparently not, man. You still gotta like set it up and make sure your shit is straight and all this extra shit. We good right here. I think that's good. Hold on now. Let me lean at this one. Alright. Yo, 5 sets of 10. 5 sets of 10. I don't got that much time. Let's eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 set. 4 more. That's what it's all about, man. Movement is medicine. Got the workout meal. Man. I'm gonna run through these. Set number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! That's 2 down. 3 to go. I got 3 more sets, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. 2 more sets. I got 2 more sets of 10, and I'm really looking around to see what I'm gonna do next. I'm kind of getting tired. I'm getting bored with just pull-ups and chin-ups and shit now. He said I look a lot like Tupac. If I ain't had a hair, I feel like I could see it. If I ain't had a hair and a slightly smaller nose with the ring, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite rapper, by the way. What you know about Tupac anyway, fam? Yeah, now Tupac is global, facts. They love Tupac everywhere, fam. Iran. Yo, 2 more sets, y'all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get off that bar. 8, 9, 10. It's not about speed, man. It's about execution, you know, and getting that full squeeze. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 8-pack loaded, man. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm not sure. I might be in a different location. I might be in a, you know, that's the same location I usually record from. We'll see though, you know. It's all about the timing, you know. I got one more set of 10. Let me knock it out. They ain't always had this in here though, did they? I used to be right up the street. I don't remember this always being in here. I feel like they added this recently. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. I'm not complaining, but I do feel like every park should have this. Push-ups? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some push-ups after this. Fact. I forgot to do it like that. Whatever he do, I'm matching it. Man. I could double that. Back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey! I want to see if I can do a handstand after this. Like I said, we just freestyling, you know. I do feel like it's a lot better to basically come in to the gym or into the park, basically already having your routine planned out. It just provides a lot more. It's a lot less, you know, confusing, right? When I'm sitting here basically trying to freestyle, right? I usually have my set, but like I said, I'm kind of pressed for time. If y'all notice, I usually do these a lot earlier in the day. It's actually already after 6 o'clock, right? So I was basically pressed for time, which is why I didn't have a routine for today. But you know, if you don't have a routine, it's always cool to, you know, basically just freestyle as you go along. You can't really go wrong. It's a win-win situation, you know. If you out here for 5 minutes, it's cool. You know, something is always better than nothing, man. Daily deposits, that's what it's all about. The deposit might be a little smaller one day than it is the next day. But as long as you're making a deposit, that's all that matters, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you made an investment, right, into yourself. Y'all already know what it is. I feel like I got 5 sets. 5 sets of these, y'all. Okay. I did 12? Yeah. 5 sets of 12. And don't think that I'm not out here taking notes either. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely paying attention to what's going on around me. Because like I said, you know, you can always learn from other people, pick up different things and add them to your routine, you know. Don't be discouraged, you know, if you feel like, or if you see other people on another level than you, you know. Just basically learn from them, implement it to your routine, and then just get stronger, get better. You know, that's what it's all about. Discouragement should only be temporary, you know. That should really turn into motivation. 4 more sets. I could definitely do that handstand, bro. You shitting me? It's just I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. I don't want to hurt myself, either. Let's eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 2 sets down, 3 to go. See, my phone is already on 34%. Let me run through these, y'all. 2 more sets, 3 more sets. the only line I like standing on. I don't line up for no parties, no clubs, no event. I don't even like going to the supermarket, man, because of the lines. I'll stand on this line any day of the week. He said, you know, I should ESPID. I'm not sure. What is that, ESPID? Explain that to me. Break that down for me. What do you mean by that, Adnan? How much sets I got left? Three more sets, y'all. Good? Thank you. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me slow it down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 more sets. Yeah. So I got 2 more sets. I'm gonna knock these out. He said, respect the power of motivation to succeed. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. You know, staying motivated, man. That's the name of the game, you know. Pushing yourself, you know, even on the days where obviously it'll be a lot easier. You know, you could trick yourself now. And that's why I say this is so much just as important as, you know, mental as it is physical, because you can easily play a mental trick on yourself, you know. Like, for example, me, I'm dealing with injuries. It got to the point where I don't even really, it's certain days I don't even feel the injuries because I had to play a mental trick on myself, you know what I'm saying, to basically push through that pain, you know. If I think about it, then I'm gonna feel more of the injury and then I'm not going to basically come out and work out, you know. I feel like once you get to that point where you don't really even feel it as much, I still feel it when I'm doing certain things, but what I'm saying is this, it's not as important to me, you know what I'm saying, as getting these workouts done, you know. And now that I'm kind of in that groove, I got 2 more sets, though. I'm doing a lot of talking. We're not sets out. My phone is already on 30%. I don't like it. 2 more sets, y'all. This shit's slippery. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 more set of 12. And I feel like I want to end this off with maybe some sit-ups. And that's a wrap, y'all. I might cut it short today, man. But like I said, you know, definitely be back on tomorrow. Inshallah, you know, it depends. I might have to, we'll see. That's kind of up in the air right now. If not, though, y'all already know what it is, man. Just stay tuned and keep it locked to the next video drop. It's cash. Oh, I have no my bad, shorty, my bad. I shouldn't even have did that. So, yeah, man. Let me knock out this last set. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot right now. There's so many different ways you can utilize this damn bar right here. You know what I'm saying? Last set of 12, though. Last set, y'all. One, 2, 3, 4. 6. I'm not doing that no more. That shit definitely make it more. 7, challenging. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. let's slide over here, y'all. We getting ready to wind this down. Like I said, you know, this is what it's all about, you know. Pushing yourself, seeing what your limitations are, you know. Today was light, you know. We was rather light today. What did they say? He said, say karam. Say karam. I'm not sure what that means. Respect the power of motivation. I've seen that one already. Absolutely, man. Find that inspiration within, you know. If you can't find it anywhere else, look in the mirror, you know. It all starts from within, you know. Also, keep in mind that you might need to change your diet, you know, if you're struggling to basically find the motivation. And this is really a message for self. I know for a fact that my diet is a huge part of this whole process, basically, you know, and the foods that I'm eating and putting into my body. Basically, what I'm saying is this, you know, it doesn't start and end with your physical workout, you know. My diet has to change, you know, the way that I indulge in my vices has to change. There's a lot of things I need to change up outside of the gym as well, right? To truly unlock that new version of myself. But just stay tuned and keep it locked, man. Like I said, man, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like I said, that gym content, we're going to be in the gym a lot this winter, man. So just stay tuned and keep it locked for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can do another muscle up, man. Because now, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of borderline obsessed with these shits now. Like I said, I got to learn I got to master it. You feel me? Oh, that's a big ass rocket. I guess they was using that shit for something. I got to get one more muscle up off, or I'm not leaving, fam. Staying in here all night. Nah, let me get that off. I promise you, bro. That shit ain't really that. What's tomorrow? Wednesday, right? I might be at the beach tomorrow. If we got this same weather tomorrow, it might be a beach day. Right. Alright. Let me see. I'm getting up there. Where's everything? Hold on. Stop playing with me, bro. Like I'm not bothering me. Yeah, see, that was all elbow. I'm telling you, fam. Once I get to that point right there, I should always be able to push myself over. I felt that right there. Crazy. Alright, I'm about to end this shit right now, man. I am. Yeah, let me end this shit off with some shit that I just wanted to try something real quick. I see them doing this shit a lot, and I kind of don't get it, but 3, 4, 5. That shit uncomfortable. I'd rather just do a pull-up, man. I'm off this, man. Will Matter TV, I'm out of here, man. That was this week's episode. I don't know if you call it an episode. This week's live, you know what I'm saying? Tunnel Vision Tuesday, that's a wrap. Will Matter TV, EBCG. Everybody can't go, but everybody can grow. Y'all already know what it is, man. Until the next video. Peace, love, and prosperity. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. I can't pronounce all of the names, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Stay tuned and keep it locked. Like, share, subscribe. We on the road to 500 subscribers, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time, y'all. Peace.